G'day guys, welcome to this live stream. As you can see, I'm flying, or maybe not, it's probably not so apparent. I've started this stream at an unusual time, a different time than I usually start streams. The last couple of days I've been flying at the Northern Hemisphere peak times for the servers. What we're flying in right now is probably the United States peak time, generally speaking. I think it's about 5:30 p.m. in Los Angeles, the west coast, and on the east coast of the US I think it's about 9 p.m. roughly speaking. So right across the United States everyone's awake, everyone's finished work. So how many players have we got on the server? 43. Not too bad, I guess. This is an air start. I'm in the very south of the map. I've chosen the most camouflaged scheme I could find. Not even, oh, the auto level's gone off. Not even any stripes on the wings. The plane seems not to be responding too well. The joystick's busted. Alright, I'm gonna have to fix that. G'day guys in the chat. Yes, I have a Patreon. Yeah, if you want to support me, you can do so on Patreon. That might be an idea. Thanks very much. Appreciate you. The sun's going down. Great. 2 hours left on this map and the sun's going down. I don't know how we're going to fly in the dark. Cheers, Greg. Yeah, it's a bit of a difference, isn't it? It'll be good to fly on the servers when they're actually populated this time. That's what I'm intending. This is basically what I'm intending for the whole of 2020 and probably beyond, is to fly when the servers are populated. I just got sick and tired of flying around for a long time, like 45 minutes and not even seeing another aircraft and things like that. These are pretty big maps, so they really need to have some aircraft on them, and the more the better. Drop bombs mode, underwing single. I've got 2 bombs on the wings, both of them are 1,000-pounders, and I've got 6 rockets in the bazookas. And I've got extra ammo for the 4 50 cals in each wing, so 8 50 cals in total, 3,000 odd rounds, huge amount of it. Greg, yeah man, I support myself outside of YouTube, although YouTube does contribute I'd like YouTube to be the full-time gig, but I don't think that's feasible. Probably not ever, but we'll give it a shot. The plane is refusing to go into auto level for some reason, even though it's got enough speed. It's probably because I'm carrying all of the extra stores on the hard points. These air starts, I'm not used to them. Usually I set the whole aircraft up before I even take off, and with the air start you got to kind of do that while you're managing everything else. Cheers man, no worries. It's going to be a pretty challenging flight because the sun is going down, the visibility is getting less and less. Huge river there. And a town. I recognise that town. If I can get it into auto level, maybe I should try and trim it. Gonna need lots of back trim because of all the extra weight I'm carrying. That's a bit. That is, I've got my hands off the controls and now the plane is mostly trimmed. That's a lot. It's tricky flying along here because you can easily go off the map. I'm trying to get to here and then to here. I'm going to attack this one here, if I can find it in these low light conditions. So I reckon that's Mainz that I'm seeing there, that city that straddles the river. That's the Rhine there on that. Alright, so that's got to be Mainz. Let's fly to it. Maybe not directly over it. That would be unsafe. My Patreon, Peter. There should be a link, not in the bottom of this video description just yet, but in most of my videos there should be a link to Patreon. Also on the main page of my channel, in the top right hand corner, there's some links there. One of the links is to my website and the other link is to Patreon. So if you click on the Patreon link, I think it's like an orange I think it's like an orange button. I tell you what, in any case, don't worry too much. I'll put the link to Patreon in this video description when I stop flying. So after the flight, first thing I'll do is I'll put the Patreon link in the description. So if you can't find it in the meantime, it'll be on this video. Cheers, Peter. Appreciate it. Thanks, Peter. Oh, that's really good. Man, that sun is gonna just disappear. So here's the river. So I'm approaching this. I can confirm it because there's another city nearby. So where's that other city? There it is there. Alright. I think I must be here somewhere. From here I just got to keep on flying 90 degrees along the... I can also use boost, which I haven't used yet. So I'm basically at the front line right here. Really got to be careful now for the enemy. This plane is so heavy. I'm carrying 650 litres of fuel, not too much. This plane can carry 1400 litres. So I'm going to follow this river, roughly. I'm not going at all east, I'm going 150, that's no good. I have not been able to put it into auto level. Now that I'm trimmed out, I wonder if I can. Nope, not so. Oh well, good thing I know how to trim the aircraft, because the auto level's just not working. I think it's because I'm carrying so much heavy stores on the wings, causing the plane to be, I don't know, it doesn't want to go into auto level when it's carrying so much weight. This plane's basically in a bomber configuration at the moment. The difficulty, the challenge is to get to the target without being shot down. And that means without being discovered, hence the camo paint scheme that I have here. It's good that there's low light, excuse me, low light condition. So I'm supposed to be going 90, I'm way off track. Thanks very much, Peter. Once again, I appreciate you and I appreciate your efforts. Okay, so the plane's trimmed out. Everything on the plane is set, even the gun sight is. Transports in 2327. Let's get this plane facing it. There we go. 2327, that's miles off. Westheim, Mannheim, I don't know, not too sure. No, not playing in VR, although that's something I'll try and do one. Yeah, this is a heavy bird. I've kind of left the river by going 90. What have we got up here? It's almost like it's too heavy to fly. I think I was following the wrong river. There's two rivers. I'm going to actually go... Can I see an aircraft over there? I think I can see an aircraft. This could have saved me by going so far south. And I think I can see an aircraft up there. I can. Man, I can. And a town as well. That's an aircraft right there. Hopefully I don't lose it as I get closer. That is an aircraft. Amazing that I could spot it from this distance. Now I've lost. I'm going to put the boost on the plane, it's just too slow. Seems to be sinking. My first priority actually should be to loose off the stores because they're just too heavy. Got a town up there. I'm expecting to hit another river because I believe I was following the wrong river. Huge town there, that's the one I just left. Here's the river that I'm about to intercept here. Hopefully I don't overheat the engine. I've basically got full power, significant boost, which is flashing. I'll turn it down. That should stop flashing. There we go. And I've got yeah, significant turbo and full boost. So here's this river that I'm supposed to be following to go 90. Going north at the moment. There was an aircraft following this river. And man, is that another? No. There's a town there and there's a target there, I think. Let's check them. Yeah, there's the target, there's the town. And I'm here. Lucky I did not follow the river or else I probably would have been shot down by now. That mistake probably saved. here's the critical moment. I'm going to attack that airfield. I'm low, I'm slow. This is not a good situation to be in. I could... oh man, it's the airfield seeming... I could also get shot down by the flak is the other thing. Hopefully I can actually make it. What am I going to attack? I've got some stuff over here kind of lined up. I think I'm too slow. If there's any artillery here, I'm toast. And there's fighters in the area as well. Let's fire some rockets soon. Will I survive? That's the question. I've loosed the rockets, I've dropped the rocket pods, I've dropped the bombs. I'm getting shot at by this flak. Attacking so low and slow is such a bad idea, but I couldn't climb, I was just too... Amazing, I started with an air start, high altitude, and then by the time I got to the target I was struggling to stay off the deck. Just destroyed a parked FW, destroyed a 110, excellent. So that was a success. The plane is still going. Oh no, the engine's damaged. You know what that means? It means the engine's about to stop. The engines on this plane in this game don't do too well. They break even. Since my engine's damaged and it's probably about to stop, I wonder if I should just attack the airfield again. I don't think I'll make it back to base. I don't know. I'll keep it in continuous mode for the time being. Let's trim it. Now that I'm not carrying that heavy weight, put the nose down. So that was kind of a success, I guess. I really want to shoot down a plane. Interestingly, I didn't get jumped after attacking that airfield. Temperatures are good. Let's head to the city. I'm going to try and stay near this river because I did see an aircraft on this river. I'm surprised the engine hasn't failed. Good hits. I've carried a heavier bomb load than that before. That was 2. I've carried 3 in the past, plus the rockets. I could reduce the fuel quantity. The big thing that caused me to lose altitude was adjusting the aileron. That lost me a lot of altitude. And then figuring out that the plane wouldn't go into auto level, that lost me more altitude. I think if I made a conscious effort to keep my altitude, I probably would. Alright, so here's the... Should be going roughly west. Yes. I'd be at more of an advantage if I was going east in terms of spotting what's in front of me. I would have burnt off a lot of fuel by now. That'll make me light. That proves that now the auto level works perfect. So it was just from carrying stored. We still have 48 plates. That's pretty. 50 cals are pretty good. They have a long range. You can hit stuff from 500 meters away quite often, and they're heavy slugs. They do a lot of damage. Yeah, this is the Brazilian paint scheme. It is along with the RAF paint scheme. These two are the best in terms of camouflage for this map. The least likely to be shot down. And I saw a plane there, and the auto level just turned off. Do you see that? There's a plane there. I have this damaged engine and all. That's no good. But let's try and get that plane. I'll probably lose it as I get closer to it. Let's just set the course. 309. I don't know if I'll get there actually. The plane is so weak. I think I should just keep going. Kind of halfway home. So I've got to go 27. I can see all sorts of stuff. Hopefully that... What is that? Whose stuff is that? The plane's refusing to go into auto level. It's not producing enough power. Is this an airfield? I hope this is not enemy stuff right here. If it is, I might be in trouble. Nah, it's my stuff. It's the 5th Infantry Division, and I'm close to one of my target airfields to defend, which is that one there. I can always land at it, I guess. I need to get down on the ground and get a new aircraft, probably in a fighter configuration, and then go hunt. You have to go to work? No worries. Well, once again, thanks for being a supporter of the channel. I appreciate it, and have a great day. See you next time. Oh man, my airfield there, it's so far away. I don't know that I'll get there with this damaged engine. Is there any incentive to make it back to base? I know there is in tactical air war. In this one, perhaps not. Anyways, I've got to fly exactly 270. The plane is still very low. If I increase the power, there's a chance the engine will fail. I'm going to increase the power anyway. There's a long way to fly to get back. Okay, auto level is on. It seems to be working now. Often landed at unassigned fields, yeah. It seems it is a long way, but it's going to be another probably 6 minutes at the most to get back to base, which I'm gonna try and. One hour 46 on them left on them.
Out of fuel.
Someone's out of fuel. Who's that? I think I still have some fuel left. Look at that river. So this is the Rhine River. These days you go on this on a boat, on a like a cruise. Which sounds like it'd be really quite pleasant. Look at those cliffs, very high cliff. Yeah, Pacific would be great. G'day Vince, welcome. So I have seen aircraft flying along. I've seen one or two. I've made 2 separate sightings in the distance, so there are aircraft out there. So next time I'll be taking off in a fighter configuration, and I'll be flying along fairly low so I can catch them against the skyline. Not gonna go up to 20,000 feet this time. That sun is not getting any higher, or maybe. They don't tell you the start time at 0700 hours maybe, so maybe the sun is going to get higher. That probably makes a lot more sense. Otherwise it'd just descend into dark. Alright, so I can take it from that it's actually going to get lighter. Yeah, the sun is lifting. Good. These planes are not really meant to be flown at night. They can be, certainly, especially this one. It's well equipped, but not meant to be. Usually when you see engine damaged on this plane, it just means the engine's going to stop in the next 20 seconds, but for some reason it's flying along quite happily at the moment. Also, the trouble is when I get to my destination, there's practically no landmarks there. It's just I don't even, you know what, I don't even know if that's an F. Because I started here with an S. How do I even know that that's an F? I could literally be flying into nothingness. That's an interesting question. When you start with an air start, are you over an airfield? And can you differentiate between an air start and an airfield? It looks exactly the same as it says Y70. Y70 is the name of an airfield, so there's got to be one. There's just like this line of forest. That's all you've really got. What is that? What is that? What do we got there? They're heading away, I think. They're miles away. That is probably an air start. Interesting. Alright, I'm going 270. Where's my air? What screen resolution do I use? What I'm broadcasting at is 1080. This is 1920 times 1080. We got a town up ahead. No, that's a cliff. Cliffs are usually on the river. I don't think I'm going to find this airfield unless I climb. Don't want to miss it. But my screen, my monitor, what's called native resolution is 1440. So it's 2550 times 1440, which is halfway between 1080 and 4K, which is a pretty good kind of a screen resolution for video games. Really, really clear, but it's not what I'm broadcasting at. Also, I've reduced the resolution that I see on the screen in front of me. Even though it's a 1440 screen, I'm seeing 1920 times 1080, and the reason why I do that is because counterintuitively, when you reduce the screen resolution, it makes targets like other aircraft in this game less difficult to spot. So that's why you do that. Yeah, I don't know. Look, here's this river. You know what it means? It means I've gone too far. When you get to this river, it means you've gone too far. So there's only a road here, and then allegedly this. I see the road. There's the road. It makes a difference when you're higher up. Gonna head 90, gonna find this airfield. Alright, so there's the road extending somewhere. Extending over there, so I'm crossing the road now, and just beyond the road should be the air. There's the river, there's the road, there's the air. Really, it should be close to the road. Should be able to see it now heading 90. Where is it? Where is it? Y29, eh? Assuming that it is an airfield. Maybe I'm just looking for a ghost. Over right wing you see a linear patch. The right wing. Let me check. It's not too important as well. Like, I'm open to the possibility of just bailing out. Fairly low light conditions, etc. I don't know. Usually an airfield like shows up on the map in quite detail, unless it's just a patch of grass. I tell you what, I'll go full power, full boost I'll climb until the engine brakes, and hopefully that'll show what's in the surroundings. And then when the engine brakes, I'll parachute, and then we'll get in a new plane and go hunting. Because obviously it makes for a fairly boring stream just flying around looking for a needle in a haystack. Is that it? Is that it? That's the thing, it could be anything, and it might not even be here. Can I fire a flare? Yeah, I probably could fire a flare, but that would just make me visible. Plus I've forgotten how to fire flares. Oh, what do you see there? That's interesting. I'll definitely go in that direction. Whatever's down there. Someone fired their guns. I see an aircraft. Let's follow that aircraft, for better or worse. He's quite a lot further away this time. I'm higher than he is, but man, he's far away. He's just a speck. I could easily lose him. I've lost him. I have to hope that I lost him because he's landed. There's one. You see that? The thing is that I could be looking at anything. That could be an air start or anything. Let's just fly to it. What do we got here? Is this an airfield? This looks like an airfield. No, it's not. Where's that plane? You see the engine, it's kind of, the canopy's got oil on it. Alright, there's that plane, don't lose it. It's circling. It's going pretty fast, I think. Y7. Yeah, I mean, if it's got a designation, I think it's going to be a field. That plane is not getting any closer. He's descending really a lot there. He's gone beneath the trees. I still see him there. He hasn't changed his... Well, there's a plane has crashed out there. He hasn't changed his heading. He's going 13. Where is he now? Really hard to see because he's below the horizon. He's gone into the valley, obviously. He's probably going to turn left. To be honest with you, I thought the engine was going to fail, but well before. There he is there. He hasn't even changed his heading. Looks like another P47. It's turning. Alright, I've closed the cowl. I've adjusted the trim, and I've also lost the other aircraft. Which is easy to do. So he's basically going north. I see an air. There's one. You guys see that? What do we got? Looks like a D9 or a Mustang. It's hard to tell from this distance. And I see another aircraft in the distance behind. Now it looks like a P47. I'm going to say it's a P47. What is he up to? Now it looks like a Tempest. It looks like a P47 carrying stores. Yeah, that's definitely a 47. He's carrying some stores under wing. He's probably looking for something to drop them. I'll just keep giving this guy an escort until my engine failed. He has no idea that I'm here yet, I would say. Oh, you see that? There's a tracer in the distance. Much higher though. Got to keep an eye on this guy. It's easy to lose him. I'll turn the boost off since I've actually caught up to him. And he's got a lot more drag on him than I do. He's carrying two 1,000 pounders, one under each wing, and he's carrying a 500 pounder under the fuselage. Hopefully my presence doesn't freak him out when he figures out that I'm here. And he's carrying the bazooka pods. Got planes up there. Got some fight. Alright, I consider it my job to escort this one. I'll be not much use. Look at that, eh? Shit, where's he gone? I've lost him. Can you believe it? It's so easy to do. Uh-oh, what's that? Alright, we got a ground position there. What do we got? Tempest, I think. That's a Tempest. This is quite a surreal situation. What is that Tempest up to? Looks like he's G-locked. He's dived. There's my P47 there getting shot at, and the Tempest is going to intercept him, but he's realised it's a 47. Why don't I use some of my guns on those ground positions? That would be helpful. I'll do that. It'll expose me to the Luftwaffe, but oh well. I'll take out this flak right here. At least that's something useful I can do. Oh yes, I got it. Uh-oh, that's the flak shoot. Just duck behind this hill here. I'll go back for the other flak, I think. Honestly, guys, I'm surprised the engine survived. Look, you can see the oil. You can see the oil here on the windscreen. I'll turn the oil up, just in case the oil wants to over. Alright, we got an air battle going on as well over the site, so things are materialising. I think the Tempest just got shot down by a FW. Oh, that's a 110 right there. So that's a 110. That's a Tempest, and that is a 109. Let's get that 109. Going to be hard to reach him though. He's a fast plane, and I am a sick plane that is likely to fail soon. If I can shoot him from here, maybe give it a shot. Mostly gunners aim low, so from long distance. That's in effect. He's coming around. What's he up to now? You never know, might be able to catch. I've really signposted my position though. If there's any other Luftwaffe in the area, I'm towed. He's climbing. He's getting away. I might disengage. I don't think I'll be able to catch him. Unless he turns around or something. Nah, off he goes. All good. There's more planes over here. What do we got here? What would you say that is? That's very prominent. Is that a balloon? Is that a plane with its lights? Make sure I'm not being stalked by that 109 that shot down the Tempest. Oh, it's a parachute. Hey, what do we got here? I assume that that's the enemy down there. Let's take out more of their flak. I got plenty of ammo. One has to be careful, you could be shooting at the wrong spot, but it's worthwhile to see. If I take out one of these flaks, it looks like an 88mm. And what does the status message say? Doesn't say anything yet. No new. That's curious. I definitely destroyed 52k AAA gun. If that was, yeah, if that's definitely a Axis. I've lost it. Where is it? May as well just pick off all of those ground targets while I'm here. Gee, if I can find. There's a flak, so I'm getting shot at. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There. Alright, I see one that's shooting, so oh, and that one is most dangerous. That's got it. So I took out a machine. So I head towards the sun, climbing slowly, and then I'll turn around. Alright, so at least I'm doing something useful here. Strangely, there's a lull in the battle over this site. I'm the only one here on both sides. It's good to get a good run in, but also you got to turn and get it all done quickly before the enemy arrives again, which they... I'm probably going to run out of ammo at some point reasonably soon. Alright, what do we want here? My modo operandi is to see which one shoots and then shoot it. You don't want to shoot something that's already been shot. Alright, I see a target here. Yeah, shoot. It's an 88. Got it. And then back towards the sun again. I'll do one more pass and then I'll try and find a base to land on. The enemy is getting a lot of status messages that this base here is under attack, so they'll be heading here. Destroyed a 52k AA. Whatever it was, it looked like a flak 88, one of those variations. Alright, let's turn around and face the sun. There it is there, and that means that the target's directly below. What am I going to go for this time? Anything. Where is it? Where is it? There's the sun. Why can't I see it? There it is. I was just off track a little bit. What now? What now? There's one. There's one that's firing. Let's get him. Is that saying the nail that sticks out gets hammered down? Something like that? Well, that's this only one that's firing. He's going to get shot. Got him. Alright, I'm out of here. Did some good work there. Gonna generally go west, I guess. I don't know. North, west, northwest. Everything on this map's up north. I don't have any hope of finding that airfield at what was it, Y71 or something. The most useful landmark I have is this river. So thanks to that P47 that flew in here, I found this thing to attack. So that's basically north here, crossing this river. Auto level on, hopefully it stays on, and I'll check the map. So at some point from here I got to a river going 013. Probably I've hit this artillery here, that's what I figure, it's the closest thing. And it is artillery, I think, so. Damn! Sorry guys. Ah, man. I don't know if I set it to I don't know if I set it to do that. I don't think so. I think the auto level might have turned off. Oh well, that's an end to that one. Now we'll go fighter configuration. Four planes, one vehicle, 5 heavy weapons. That's not bad at all. So just to recap, air started from Y70. Air started from Y70, flew east to here. Attacked this airfield here. As I was flying in, I saw a plane here, and as I was flying out, I saw a plane here over the mountains. I was going to land there, but I kept on going. I got to here, and to this road here, looking for this, couldn't find it. And then I mucked around, and I found an aircraft and followed it about here, and it was a P47. And I ended up following it 013 and got to this artillery, destroyed a lot of stuff here with guns, and then started heading north, and then crashed while looking at the map. Alright, I'll probably do the same air start again, but I'll just get rid of the stores, which is the bazookas and the bombs. I'll keep the extra ammo. I might set the guns to 500 meters, that might be useful. I'll put on a Bendix as well. They're already at 400 meters though. 500. Fuel, I'm going to go less fuel. 550 litres. Still learning how to identify. It takes a long time. Magnum, it sounds like you'd spotted the field. Almost play every day. Yeah, I do play every day. Land and single-handedly capture the field. Alright, so here's the air start. Waiting for my compass to turn on. And I'm going kind of east. It's going to take me half a minute to set the aircraft up. That's about it. Damn nice. I got some good hits on that artillery. Alright, so from here it looks like I'm going 60. If I hit, I can see the river. What do I do from the river? Where do I go? Not really sure. I could head back to the artillery, that might make sense. Limburg's just there. I'll probably go to the artillery and just try and attack anything around there. I could always head down to this target here. The enemy's also going to be attacking this stuff here, so... yeah, I'll probably go to the artillery. Which would be, you hit the river, you go up the river. Basically from here it should be about 20 degrees anyway. So I'll start going 20. Here's the river right here, I've already reached it then. From where I am now, if I just go north, exactly north. The plane seems reasonably well trimmed out. That's under attack. Let's go and get that. Change of plans. Follow the river down here. Trouble is, by the time I get there, the attack might well have finished. Can see that point where it splits off, and I'm going to there. Pretty far away. One problem is you're not going to see anything unless it fires, unless you're below it so you can see it against the horizon. Shooting yaks in Kuban career mission is hard. Any tips? You fly 109 G4. Yeah, I got plenty of tips on that. Let me just check the engine and then I'll tell you. And the auto levels turned itself off. So yeah, shooting yaks. Basically yaks are faster than you on the deck, so in order for you to be faster than a yak, you need to be above 3,000 meters, preferably at 4,000 meters, preferably higher. You're superior to a yak above 4,000 meters, but the yak is superior to you below that. Yak is always going to be able to outturn you, so don't try and get into a turn fight with a yak, especially not on the deck. Once a yak's on your tail on the deck, you got to try and scissor it, basically, outturn it a little bit, and then when your energy bleeds off, cut the power and start rolling and try and scissor it. Maybe put down some flaps, try and get behind it, and then go full power and try and get a shot on it. Pretty hard to do. Basically, in a nutshell, if you're on the deck and a yak's on your tail, it's faster than you. So maybe just try and essentially try and put the brakes on. Like wait until it gets close to you, put the brakes on, let it fly past you, and then shoot it. That's about all you can do. Big town there. Best way to shoot down yaks, and it's hard to do, is to boom and zoom them without them being aware that you're booming and zooming. Hey, there's a plane there. What could it be? Looks like a Mustang. It is a Mustang. Look how easy it is to spot because of its aluminium skin. There's a field there. Hey, there's a field there. What? Oh yeah. I saw that field before. 3134. 3134. I've just spotted that field, which was under attack. And next to the town, there's an infantry where a plane has been spotted. 3134. Spotting the enemy's harder than spotting the friendlies because the enemy is camouflaged. I see it, it's up there. If anything, it's stalking me. It's probably seen me. Plane dives quickly, apparently. Great stream. Cheers, Greg. So we have one enemy that's loitering pretty high up, more or less above where I am here. We've got targets to protect there and there. I'm flying along in this camouflaged P47. I can still be seen, but not as easily as if I had an aluminium skin. We go, check that out. There he is. He tried to get me, but he didn't. Boost on. I won't be able to catch him, but let's try it. Hopefully he doesn't have any buddies in there. That was a success. All I did was I barrel rolled, basically. He's going to come around again and try and get me again. There he is there. And I'll lead him towards my flak, is what I'll do. I'll look nice and docile. There's my airfield there. There's my artillery there. Normally I don't fly anywhere near my targets that I'm trying to protect, but because I've already been spotted, it's different. And check that out up there. There it is. So now my flak, I'm over this position so that my flak can shoot at the enemy. So I can't directly shoot at the enemy, but I can use the flak as a proxy. .3233, which is right here. So he's not going to be that effectual against me because I've got the flak showing where he is. He hasn't got any element of surprise. There we go, he's really getting hammered now. As long as I keep manoeuvring, I should be relatively safe. Honestly, I can't see him though. There he is. See him there? I could be in trouble here. Oh, that was close. He's coming at me. How is it that the flak hasn't shot him down yet? I got hit. Come on, flak, shoot him. I'll just fly straight for the flak and hope for the best. Fly high above the flak, I think. There he is there. Come on, flak, get him, get him. Get him, get him, get him. Shit. One thing I can try as well, which I keep forgetting, which is what I was intending. This is the whole purpose of this stream. There was one purpose, is to fly the P47D and to use the flaps in combat. Apparently that transforms the whole plane into an amazing turn fighter. So that's what I'm going to try now. Another air start.